Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. We are going to discuss on Netflix stock on weekly chart, then daily, then we're going to be covered 15-minute time frame for intraday movement. And why I choose this stock Netflix because it's a very good stock for the day trade. It's one of the most liquidity stock from the Nasdaq 100. And this is not only the one, including Microsoft, Tesla, Google, Amazon. These are the hot stock for the day trade. But this stock is very good, keeps momentum in day trade. So whenever this stock moves 6 to 7 point easily, you can get in the market. So it's a very good opportunity to earn some very good money from here. And we are going to be will be try to cover this stock movement in our daily analysis video, including Alibaba and Netflix. We're going to be analysis in our daily video. So let's start on here. Right now, market make inverted hammer candle on weekly chart. No doubt it's a negative sign on the market. But remember one point: if market make a green candle on here, or if market make a red candle on here, this is the not. It is the sign. It is the warning for us to sell or buy on here. Definitely, after seeing this candle, we're not going to be planned immediately buy. Yes, it's a green candle. That means it's a warning for us. When we're going to be buy, the moment it will be break the high, definitely it's a confirmation for us. Then after that, we can plan to buy on here. Similarly, if it is red candle, let the market break this low. The moment it will be break the low, it's a confirmation for us to selling. Similarly, it's inverted hammer candle, but let the market break this swing, then we can plan for the selling. Right now, market current stage definitely is the confusing stage. Market closing 226, both side market is travel. So if you see this stock behavior on a weekly chart, you can see market almost 8 to 9 weeks after hold here, market made very strongly breakout. After breakout, market hold for 2 weeks, then another breakout. After breakout, it's become on selling pressure. And this selling pressure exactly came from 220 level. And 220 level is important round level for the market. 220, 200, even 300. These are the round level act as the support and resistance in the market. So that means 225, 250 is going to be most important resistance for the market as a round level, and exactly from this level market start to become selling pressure. And this selling pressure, you can say, after trending market making retracement, or even you can say a buyer already get 1:2, 1:1. Those who buy from 170, even 200, 220, 220, 1:1, 200 level, 1:2. So these are the things that are going happening on here. For this reason, buyer are booking the profit. Anything you can say on here. So right now you can see here 220 is going to be the most important support level for the market, because from this level market make a breakout from here. And you can see here after touch 200 level, market slightly become on profit booking on here. After profit booking from support, market make a first pullback, and this pullback definitely you can see that market not able to hold on higher side. Definitely 232, 233 market touch. After touch this level, immediately market become on selling pressure on here. So the price one you can see start buying adjustment, it's the pullback. Now it's on selling pressure. But as we anticipate, 220 need to be closed, that to be in 50-minute red candle. Immediately we are going to be short on here. So 220 is going to be our price point for selling market. And do not plan to sell in between with aggressive quantity. It will going to be confusing stage totally, because you can see from 230 and 200, 226 and 220, both side markets travel in last week. So definitely we're going to be a wait for the aggressive quantity. So let's check the on weekly chart. We discussed that market right now is standing on a support level and closing somewhere like 226, which is volatile range. So for the selling, we're going to be 220, we're going to be our selling pressure. Below we are going to be sell on here. So let's take the daily chart to understand exactly what's happening on here and how we can plan on a daily chart. If you see market completely trade on range, remember one point: whenever market trade on range is a very good opportunity to buy or sell in the market, because we all know that market will move always somewhere, either upside or the downside. Any side market need to be moved. Right now, if market become range on here, it could be accumulation for the market, and this accumulation can become for the buying pressure, or even it can become selling pressure. So how we can plan on here? We simply 231 from this level, we can see 230, 31, 32. So let's draw the line. 232 is going to be our important support for the market. Similarly, 220 will going to be important resistance for the market. We're going to be wait to any side close the market candle close, then immediately we can plan for the buying. So there's a one important sign I wanted to share with you how you can understand exactly which side probability are saying that market can become breaker on here. Definitely market completely become volatile on here. So last previous time what market has done on here, completely market was on buying pressure. That means it's a buying pressure. After buying pressure, market become hold on here, and generally this momentum mostly breaker on upside. Because the previous definitely this range will going to be follow his previous trend, and previous trend it was positive market. After hold buyer become accumulated on here, and it will be breakout on upside. Generally this momentum mostly price behavior are do like that. So right now we're going to be wait for the selling. 220 will going to be our selling pressure. Above 231 32 will going to be our buying pressure. In between we are not going to be trade aggressive quantity, but yes we can planning to take a trade for intraday. So for this, let's take the 15-minute time frame to make it more simple and more easy. On 15-minute time frame, there's a few important price behavior you can see on here. Whenever market come down this level 220 to 222, is the aggressive buying happening on here. This level you can see aggressive buying. Even after gap up, aggressive buying happening on here. Again, is the aggressive buying happening on here. This means continuously buyer getting mostly activated from this. Whenever market touch this level, buyer getting activated on here. So for this reason, our level going to be 220. Any candle closing on 15-minute time frame, immediately we can plan to take a sell, planning to take a sell position on here. So let's exactly see how we can plan. So suppose after opening flat, tomorrow is a holiday. So after tomorrow, after tomorrow, if market open flat, after opening flat, do not plan aggressively immediately selling pressure on here, because market will become sharp reversal and hit our SL. So it's always better. Our plan should have to be after opening flat, let the market trade 15 to 30 minutes after trade. The moment it will be breakdown, then we can plan to sell on here. And $2 going to be stop loss, 1 is going to be our target. And if this level at 224, if breakout after tomorrow, chances are very high that 222 we can also see break down this level, because you can see here 1 2 3 4, almost 4 to 5 times buyer try to make a pullback on here. But if this not happening on here, that definitely this level is going to be, if this seller, if after hold 30 to 35 minutes, 15 to 35 minutes, if market hold after hold on here, if market breakout on here, and this breakout seller will going to be confirmed that this level they have to be breakout immediately, and breakdown immediately, then we can see aggressively selling pressure in the market. This is our first plan. If market open directly gap up above 228, then we have to be wait, we have to be paused. We are not going to be plan for selling anymore, because you can see here, if market open 228 above, it will going to be volatile market. And mostly because you can volatile, the reason of volatile on here is a sharp selling. So this is will going to be seller area. Seller area means it's a resistance area. If market open 228 above, we are going to be wait to see closing the candle after the 12:30. If market close above 232, any candle closing, then we can planning to buy on here with half quantity. Why half quantity? Because 234 will going to be our resistance level. After break resistance level, then we can initiate our rest of quantity. After 234 breakout, market will going to be continuously volatile on here. In between, market is going to be confusing area. So for this reason, we are going to be trade half quantity. Remember, after opening flat, if market continuously going downside, do not planning to sell on here, because it can become immediate reversal on here. So it can become hit your SL. After open flat, 30 to 15 to 30 minutes wait, the moment it will break out, that means buyer try to hold from here, as buyer used to do it from previous time from this level also. They're not able to break out on upside, it's a breakdown, and we can plan to sell on here. I hope you understand this planning and planning for after tomorrow in the market. If market gap up, market going to be volatile. After a volatile second half, we will be planning for the buying at 232 half quantity, 230 for full quantity. I hope you got this point, friends. If you understand, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and thank you very much.